Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Happy Wednesday. I want to thank God for allowing me to wake up and see another day and being ahead of my life. For me to be able to pray about situations before I react to them. Oh, okay. Ooh, boy. It's been cold here in Joliet, Illinois. Cold and snowy. And I have been homebound in the house. In the house. In the house. I have not been outside. I haven't been outside. I have not been anywhere. So, what I want to talk about is Biggie Smalls, a.k.a. the notorious B.I.G. and Tupac spirits have got to be roaming around out there, and they want Diddy ass. Yeah, Tupac and Biggie spirits, they want Diddy. They want him. So, this documentary, however you say it, showed a dirty, no good person. Now, one thing I want to say is, hey, Shatika, Joshua, thanks. One thing I want to make very clear, that I think people, we want to make everybody good. We want to just think everybody's good. No, baby. Lucifer, the devil, Satan, whatever you want to call them, got his own army, okay? Witches, warlocks, evil spirits, everything. So, you got to realize that everybody ain't good in this world. See, you have to start realizing that everybody is not good in this world. When you realize that everybody ain't good, it's going to make your life a little bit easier. Because, see, you're going to fall back from a whole lot of stuff. Everybody ain't good in this world. There are some evil, dirty, no good, low down people. Okay? Yes. You got... Okay. It's buffering some, y'all. Okay. It's buffering some, y'all. So everybody ain't good in this world. And so you gotta put on the whole armor of God. And everybody that claims that they in the ministry working for God, they ain't good neither. You got some bad ones out here. They dirty, trifling too. Okay. Now, we done got that established. So, as I'm watching the documentary, and when I tell you, Diddy is a no good, dirty dog, he's evil, he ain't no good. Okay? See, I never liked him. I never liked him. I used to, when I would see him in videos, I would be like, why he standing behind me? Hold on. Hold on, allergies. Cold. This is why I've been in the house. So Diddy used to always be standing behind me. And I used to be like, why are you standing behind them men all the time? Notice in the videos. Then he was always in everybody else's videos. And I knew then, I'm like, this old ugly son of a gun, because he was never fine to me. I'm like, boy, he sure wants the spotlight. Hold on, y'all, because so anyway, it showed everything that we had heard, right? This documentary that 50 Cent put together, and I can't even think of the other lady's name, because she should get credit too. This was a great documentary, and they came with receipts. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God, hold on. Okay, I can't win for losing. So anyway, they came with the receipts. Diddy was a PUSSY crook. He just took it, okay? He took it, he recorded women, he showed it to everybody. A dirty, dirty dog is what he is. He was a PUSSY crook. He just took it, you know, put people in compromising situations, recording them, you know, when he allegedly drugged them, and he held this over them. He's a dirty dog for that. That's evil. That's evil. That's not good. Diddy is an evil, dirty, low down person. So we know he's that. And then what he did to Kirk Burrows, the one that helped him start Bad Boys, with only his 25%. I mean, he just dirty. You know, ain't no sense in you people sitting up here saying he's good. Diddy is an evil, dirty, demonic person. Diddy, and I don't believe he will ever change. That's him. That's him. He's a dirty person. Everything he conquered, you know, he allegedly had people unalived so he can move up. Diddy did nothing for the people, for the community, or nothing. Okay? You don't have anybody out here like some of these stars where they went somewhere and, you can look at Brad Pitt with what he did with Hurricane Katrina. Even though those houses that they had built, I mean, he spearheaded the project. I mean, it was not his fault that the builders didn't do what they wanted to do. But you got some people out here that has done some good work, humanitarian work. You don't hear about none of this with Diddy or no other black celebrities. You can't take that money with you. Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to be broke or give it all away, but I don't know anything that Diddy did. Does anybody know anything he's done good? I don't want to hear about nobody giving out turkeys and that you see them only on the holidays. I'm talking about a person that has maybe paid for somebody's college tuition, helped the family, paid their rent for years, things like that. Okay, and then I'm not talking about people that give to their foundations and then all of the money is going to the staff. But Diddy is a dirty, demonic, evil person. Okay, it's just in him. It's in him. That's it, that's all. This documentary, they came with receipts. Okay. I felt sorry for all of them. Then he's a low down, dirty son of a gun. He didn't like to pay. Everybody. And this is what makes me dislike him even more, because you had Little Rod, this guy that produced the Love album who's never been paid. And I think about artists like Craig Mack, all of these people. Like, you dirty demon, you dirty dog. These people, they made you. They made your label, and you gave them nothing. Nothing. Pete Diddy can rot in jail as far as I'm concerned. He can rot in jail. Yeah, I said it. He can rot in jail. Everybody ain't good. Stop trying to make everybody good. Stop. I don't want to hear nobody. He without seeing cast the first stone, all that shit. That's what y'all been programmed to do. The nigga ain't no good. P. Diddy ain't no good, period. Point blank, from all aspects. All aspects of life. From the way he treated his mother, to the women, to the artists. What good can you say about him? He's a dirty, evil, demonic person. And what he did to people with not paying them, he was a Pussy, crook, and a booty bandit. That's what he was. He lied, he manipulated. It showed him everywhere that this man went, there was always unalivings around him, shootings. And he was able to get away with it because he was rich. Rich. See, money can buy you a lot of stuff, but it can't buy you gonna have them that. Let me tell you something. I heard another person say this too, and I had to agree with them. Biggie and Tupac's spirits ain't gonna rest until this nigga something is done to him. Okay? He is a dirty demon. If you know, if you didn't dance to his music, well, he wasn't gonna give you nothing no way. He gave people what he wanted them to have, not what they truly deserved. You a dirty dog. You beat women. You beat women. For that, you a dirty dog. You beat women. You record them. You blackmail them. You's a dirty dog. That's it. That's all. You cheat your artists. I mean, Kirk, I felt so sorry for him. Listening to him, he started this company. He's got all of his receipts, and the case gets thrown out. See, you know, judges and lawyers can be bought off, and they lie too. Because when they open up, you see how this dirty dog was trying. He was trying to write his narrative during the trial. He wrote it. That's why the dirty scumbag, the dirty dog, the dirty demon that he is, he was putting his own narrative out there. That's why he was telling people, to wear his shirt. And then, like trying to make everybody else look bad and make himself look good. And I always said, some of you dirty folks that was down there defending him, even the bloggers, I knew they had to be paid. And this just proved me even more. He paid people to put a narrative out there to talk about Cassie. Any woman that did not side with Cassie, you ain't a woman. Okay, you could be like, what's her name? Contained the Supreme Court when she said she can't defend a woman. Well, I'm going to tell you what. If you did not sympathize with Cassie, you ain't a real woman. Because every woman, whether you want to say it or not, because see, I done got too old now. I ain't sweeping shit under the rug. I'm talking my talk. Every woman done been in an abusive relationship. Every woman done loved the wrong man. Every woman, thought they could change a man. Some women done did a whole lot of stuff to be with a man, keep the man. Some of them even took care of him. So, woman to woman, I could relate to Cassie. And for any of us to be like, well, I would have left, man, get out of here. Because it's a whole process when you realize that you have fallen in love with a dirty demon. They never gonna fulfill my contract. I'm doing all kind of sexual stuff. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, love whatever the dirty son of a gun is. He nasty and foul too. You taking men semen like he's just dirty and no good. That's it, that's all. They came with the receipts. Oh my God. They came with the receipts. With receipts, text messages, emails. They came. They came with the receipts. How can you deny the emails? That first girl, her mother writing a letter. I mean, him being a PUSSY crook. This man has damaged so many people. When people say there's like hundreds of people filing lawsuits, yeah, file them. All of y'all file them. Break him down. Because let me tell you something. Them spirits of Biggie and Pop gonna get his ass. He think because he down there in that prison feeding them dinners and stuff. Let me tell you something. Money talks and bullshit walks. The right person, the right amount of money, baby boy, I ain't even getting ready to go there. But anyway, you gonna get yours. You are going to get yours, you dirty dog. You destroyed every artist. Every artist. You never gave these people nothing. Nothing. And then the kid from making the band, everything that P. Diddy touched, he hurt them mentally, physically, sexually. He dirty to the fullest. And all of this is alleged. I have to say alleged. Everything that P. Diddy had his hands in was always a mess. This dirty demon got away with their last shooting of Natanya. Another promoter they showed who he beat up. Somebody else that got shot. All of this controversy followed this man. I need to know, this dirty dog was really paying off some people. See, this is why it's hard for people to tell their stories, or they just sit there and watch. Because when you fighting a machine, a person that's got money that can pay off judges and lawyers. Anybody. But I tell you what, them floodgates of hell just reopened again with this documentary. Let me tell you, it was a great documentary. They did a great job, and they came with receipts. And most of the stuff that they talked about, we had heard it. Which from Gene Deal, Jaguar Wright. See, nobody wanted to listen. See, right now, like us that get on YouTube and we try to tell y'all the real deal or our story, or, y'all laugh at us, you don't listen to us. Well, this is how they were portraying Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal and Roger Bonds. These people have been telling us all along. All of this shit that we talk about, y'all be talking about don't spread gossip. No, spread the truth. And I'm so proud that Gene Deal, Jaguar, Roger Bonds, Natanya, all of these people have been speaking out, telling their truth about this dirty, no good ass demon. Okay? They've been telling us, but y'all don't want to listen. When people tell you somebody ain't no good and they experience, y'all don't want to listen. You probably still got people that'll say, "Ooh, he's a black man." No, he's a no good, dirty man. That's exactly what he is. This man, this demon, this dirty dog created beefs. And then, a woman was involved. But Tupac tried to tell y'all. Tupac told everybody, bad boy. He said F bad boys. He was trying to tell y'all he was dirty. Tupac tried to warn us along with everybody else. They've been telling us. So, and even now, you Diddy gatekeepers, as much as I love my family friend, baby, when the truth comes out, it is what it is. But Diddy still has money, so he can still pay people. And he's got his little minions, probably. He's got his little minions, his attorneys. But hey, They need jobs too. I wonder how do some of these people sleep at night knowing that you've been defending a dirty, low down, dirty demon. How do some of these people sleep at night? Father, forgive them, for they know no better. Hold on. Then they had this detective on there. He said that they called him the Diddy detective because, he was always there on the scene. I want to know how much Diddy paid you, punk. I know it was obvious you was on this payroll. See, we wasn't able to see the trial, but to hear Capricorn Clark, to hear these people, to see, a punk, a no good, dirty demon of a person keep rising. Latanya, who was allegedly shot by him, signed to 10 years. And these people had to look at this dirty, no good demon still have unalivings of people around him, shootings. Like, y'all created this monster. He was so low down and dirty. I mean, you couldn't even keep anything private. You wanted to share videos, show them to other people, put their business out there. You endangered a woman's life. Like, she in a relationship with a man, and you showing videos of this woman. And he did that a lot. That's why I say, when they raided his homes, that one in Florida, they were looking for tapes. They don't know where them tapes is at because we know he taped everything in this family. A whole lot of people on them tapes. That's why they ain't opening their mouth. This dirty, low-down punk started the East-West Coast beef. He created that tension. He got rid of Pac and Biggie. And I remember when I would have conversations with people, and I used to always say, Tupac and Biggie's unaliving, that was some nigga shit. Somebody wanting to be powerful. And I was right. P. Diddy, an insecure, evil, demonic, no good, low down, dirty person. Father, God, please protect my channel, my house, and anything for any evil forces that may come my way for calling this man everything but a child of God. All of you P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, gatekeepers, they showed receipts. He is a disgusting, vile of a human being because his behavior started way before he met Clyde Davis. I can't even blame Clyde Davis. He was like this when he was with Andre Harrell. A spade is a spade, and you got to call it what it is. He's a dirty, evil, no good person. And I bet you, and you know what's so unfortunate is he has kids. And his boys, I pray the boys that they don't turn out to be just like you or the girls. Beating up women, thinking you the man, you can take anybody's woman. You broke all rules, P. Diddy. You dirty piece of slut. And I like Eric Sermon. So, you know, Eric Sermon, just like music. And I can't think, he was with a group. Shoot. What's the EPMD? Yeah. But knowing P. Diddy, being the dirty dog that he is, he probably ruined that man's career. I think about so many people that this man has ruined. So many people that he crushed. So many people that he didn't pay, that was hungry, getting evicted. And he had all of this money and wouldn't help them. You's a dirty dog, P. Diddy. You know, ain't no sense in sugarcoating this. You all for self. You dirty, low down piece of shit. And then you paid people. You paid people to put a narrative out there. Just like you probably paying, allegedly, and the views and opinions I express are those of mine. You got TMZ, Charlemagne, Willie D. Lap, all of these people. Yeah, I said it, allegedly. I feel as though y'all was P. Diddy gatekeepers. Because some of you men, a real man, a real brother, if they would have saw that tape, or somebody, their sister, or anybody came to them and said, P. Diddy put hands on them like that. I know some people, it ain't enough money you could have gave them from that? Him getting a beat down. So you gatekeepers that was the Diddy gatekeepers, you were defending this man even after you saw the tape. I don't give a damn what him and Cassie did. He beat that woman, kicked her. And to hear what he did to other women. But y'all be ready to unalive another person for messing with your sister. Man, make this make sense. The dude ain't no good. He didn't pay no artist. I can't even, after watching the documentary, I didn't hear anything good about this man. Nothing. Nothing. P. Diddy is a dirty piece of vile shit. He got some evil spirits in him. Even all the way up until today. So that's why I can say, fuck you, P. Diddy. You ain't shit. Most people, like, I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, hell, yesterday. There are so many people that's telling you their life stories on how they changed their life around. But this dirty scumbag, nah. He had enough money. He can pay people. He can pay people to put his own narrative out. I mean, again, during the trial, just like he did with not paying them artists, the dirty scumbag had his lawyers, his team of lawyers, try to make him look like the good guy. Y'all know he beat these women. Y'all know he didn't pay them artists. But hey, that's why they call them lawyers. He could afford to pay them millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Every person that they interviewed, I about shedded a tear. I shedded a tear. I felt their pain. I felt that energy when I was watching that. When that lady read a letter that her mother had wrote. Sean Diddy, the alleged Pussy crook, because he just took the boo nanny and the boo nanny, okay? He took it and traumatized people. You dirty scumbag. But hey, y'all always come up with, don't be judged and sweep around your own house. No, I can judge a public figure, a man with millions, close to being billions of dollars, and you made everybody else's life who came in contact with you a living hell, you dirty demon. You are one of those people that want to win, and you're gonna win by any means necessary. The spirits of Biggie and Tupac was released when this documentary came out. So, know this. It was a great documentary, however you want to say it. It was nice. It told a great story on a dirty, no good man by the name of P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love. The man meant nobody. When I say nobody, including his mammy, P. Diddy didn't treat nobody right, including his mammy. Father, please protect my phone, my house. Because, P. Diddy, the sorry demon that he is, he still has money and connections. But this man, there was always shootings. There was always unaliving, fights, wherever he went, whatever he touched, nothing good. It was always drama behind it. How dare you people find an excuse for this man? Let me tell you something. This man makes R. Kelly look like a real good guy. P. Diddy is probably in prison right now because, he was trying to stop the documentary. But how you gonna stop something? Them people, they came with receipts. Yeah, receipts. This was well put. I have to, really give 50 cents his kudos. And the co-producer, the lady that helped him. They both did an amazing job. And they told the story that showed us everything that we heard about this dirty dog. This dirty dog, dirty demon. Was true. So, thanks Netflix Rest in peace to Biggie and Tupac. Now, I do want to say, you know, they didn't even get to the meat and potatoes. But 50 Cent has claimed like there's another documentary coming out. Good. Because let me tell you something. How many docus did they do on R. Kelly? So maybe then they would touch on Kim Porter. They'll touch on Kim Porter. But this bastard has been setting up a narrative to control everything when it came to his name and his brand. And if you didn't comply, your ass was going to get allegedly beat up or unalived. Then women that got with him, you beat them, you didn't give them anything, shopping sprees. You took that boy, the first son, from the mother. You took Albie's your son. Them kids ain't even yours, you big dirty demon. See, he's so dirty. He's so dirty. And see, Albie's your son that he raised is probably just like him, Justin. All of them. They probably just like this dirty dog. Because they done seen him get away with doing anything he wants to do. So, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, you ain't shit. Right now, I don't even know if this man said if he found God and was trying to do better, I wouldn't even believe him. Sorry, not sorry. Because you still playing childish games and you behind prison bars. You still trying to protect your name. You ain't shit, P. Diddy. Now, I'm going to end this live. It's a great documentary. It's a shame what you did to black people. Your race of people. You were supposed to help, empower, lift them up, be there for them. F. P. Diddy. This is April Showers. I'm out.